Hello, hello, and welcome back to our live wrap-up of the GalaChain Hackathon here in San Francisco. Now, before we do anything else, remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and show us some love because we're out here doing it for you. All right, so we have a few more interviews for you today and a short wrap-up video from the event. So, let's get started with our interview with NFTd. Hit it, Paul.
Hey everybody, this is Jason Bitbenderbrink. I am here at the GalaChain Hackathon at GDC with non-fungible tower defense. How are you guys doing today?
Phenomenal.
Now, for those of you who do not know, we've got some people here who are absolute 100% deep members of the community and have been for a very extremely long time, known for their passion, known for their commitment to the Gala ecosystem, and that's why they're here building. Okay, so tell me about what you guys are building here.
Yeah, so NFTd is our play at a community-built, interoperable game that brings in NFTs from all around the metaverse and puts them all on the board. Each little NFT you bring in can be your piece, your tower that you use to defend your fortress. Come in, earn Hopia, which is our cryptocurrency we want to put on GalaChain. We want to put, and we want to be able to use that currency to buy towers on GalaChain. So that's, we want to get the community involved. We want to get them voting on what towers they want built, what NFTs they want used. We're gamers, we're community guys. We've been here. All of our friends are here. That's really what we've been trying to push.
I love it, man. Now, I saw when you guys were showing this a little bit, we had a bunch of different types of towers. We had some stuff that looked like it came from Fortitude.
Yes.
We had some stuff that was around the Blue Realm. We had some stuff that was focused on the orbs. Now, right now, all of these things exist on Ethereum. So right now, you're currently indexing from Ethereum and you're putting that into the game based on that. But part of what you're doing here, and I see some chain code over there.
Lots of chain code.
Is you're setting it up so that you can do some of this stuff on GalaChain as well. What are the other components of this that you're building during this hackathon?
So we are first chain code for Hopia, creating the token, create the tower of Hopia that you can buy with your code or with your Hopia. And then we are going to we want to put game data on chain as well.
Okay.
So every time a match ends, our goal is every match is put on chain.
We're also doing the creator portal as well.
Okay.
So we're integrating getting the GalaChain allowance information on for NFTd.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, how are you guys finding building with the GalaChain SDK so far?
I think it was a little bumpy at the start, growing pains for me, and I think for the devs making the thing. I think it's really like high tech stuff that I was completely brand new to, so I had to learn a lot. But now that I'm kind of I got my ankles wet, I think it's pretty cool. It's my first time doing anything blockchain related, so I've had a good experience so far.
So prior to this, you were primarily a Web 2 developer.
Yeah, Web 2, web development, Discord, a little bit of game dev. But.
Okay, and so this was the first time working with anything on chain.
Correct.
Okay, so how on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, have you ever tried to do anything with Solidity or anything like that?
Yes, there's a crypto zombies test, like a little game that you play to learn Solidity. I did not finish it. Got bored.
So you feel that this is easier to adopt than Solidity?
It's hard to say. I mean, I think coming from a background of TypeScript, which GalaChain is mostly written in, I think it's perfect for me. I knew TypeScript, I knew JavaScript, I knew all the things that it was built with, and I also knew GalaChain very well. I would pick up GalaChain before I picked up Solidity.
How about you, Graham? You've been doing some stuff within the Gala ecosystem for some time now.
Mhm.
You did Vox battles. You and I have sat down and talked at
Had some
length
drinks. Yeah.
over some drinks,
Yeah.
some really good burgers.
Yes,
Parallel
definitely.
49 Brewing
Yes.
in Vancouver.
Worth a go-to.
About some of the stuff that you're building. How
Yeah.
are you finding this experience?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of fun. I met these guys through NFTd, which is kind of awesome. So made some great new friends here, and picking up the tools are pretty good. Being able to have everything kind of Docker driven is great because it's not infecting the rest of my platform. It's all self-contained, which is great.
Handy.
So I can have my work stuff separate from this after hours moonlighting stuff. In terms of like the build out with all the NFTs, it's been pretty seamless and straightforward. Couple like you mentioned, just a couple of stumbling blocks off the beginning of not knowing exactly what to do. Documentation was very helpful just to get us going. So yeah, it's been fun.
There's always room for improvement in every single project, always. And the
Documentation.
number one place to improve a project is typically documentation.
Yes.
Because weirdly, you're not in the heads of the people that built
knew?
this stuff for the first time. So documentation always important.
For sure.
Now, Timbo, you guys have talked about putting game data on chain.
Yep.
Now, MAF, you guys have been super prevalent in the Spider Tanks community in terms of capturing things from the chain. In fact, you guys, if I remember correctly, were the ones that picked up stablecoins on GalaChain before anyone else did.
Correct.
Because
Yeah, we got it running in our
because you
Discord
see
right
that,
now.
right?
Yeah.
You see all of these things as they pop up, which very few other people do. So is this inspired by the way that Spider Tanks handle some of their game data? Are you going that deep in terms of number of towers that are placed, of what types, duration of matches? Like how deep are you guys going with game data?
I love stats. I love numbers as a player, as somebody who wants to get better and grind and see my progression over time. I need those stats. I want to see that because I want something to base my play on.
Yeah.
So that would be my goal is get in-depth stats.
And Moneyball this.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like it.
And then if we put that, the more stats we can put on chain, then the more other people can go
Can
in,
take that,
take
do
data,
something with
just
it.
like we did with Spider Tanks. So
Yeah,
I think that's why it's powerful.
I love what you guys have done. I love what LeFaust, just on the other side of the room,
Exactly,
has done
LeFaust,
with
yeah.
that. Like
100%.
his pulling of those statistics. Holy crap! It's very elegant.
Yeah.
So I'm super pleased to see what you guys are creating here. Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
Come beat me right now. NFTd.gg.
NFTd.gg.
Come beat me. You get an ancient
tweet
sleigh.
about that.
Got an ancient sleigh, legendary chicken, epic scorpion up for grabs.
Oh, there you go.
4 Spider Tanks.
There you go. Well, I will tweet about that here momentarily. And thank you guys for coming out, and let's see how it goes tomorrow.
You guys, it's great to have so many community developers working on GalaChain, making awesome projects, especially when you see the Web 2 developers having a really easy time getting started. All right, so next up we have quite a unique project for you guys, and it's coming from OpenTrack. So here's the interview with Metaflora.
So I'm going to have you introduce yourself because I can't do you justice.
I'm the CEO of Metaflora. We are a deep-in biotechnology company, and we specialize in transparency and verification of genetic assets. What really makes me passionate about this entire thing is the use of the blockchain in order to create a verification system. We're really looking at creating genetics into this this transparent form, and that way we can really get to the root cause of everything. Especially with our first phase of our rollout with cannabis, the genetic origin really makes a lot of sense to track and trace and find out what real medicinal benefits are coming towards us. Our industry is really rife with a lot of misinformation, and despite what a lot of you might want to know about your product, it's really not transparent to that sort of form. And this really creates a ripple in the effect of our knowledge about the plant. For instance, with cancer research and headaches, nausea, sleep apneas, this sort of thing. And a lot of people going to the stores and finding inconsistencies in their products and no repeats on brand identity from store to store. So what the blockchain can really offer us here is a know-how and a knowledge base, not just for consumers, but when we're looking at academic research and physicians in the medical field, when we actually have this type of database that backs a product, we have a firm foundation in where we're going next. And we can actually form accurate recognition towards, I'm going to refer you to this type of product for an ailment. This doesn't exist today. I'm going to tell you that right now. We have large corporations, we have large companies. They are great companies. I'm not taking away from anybody's product lines at all, but we need a change in our transparency and our verification. And that's what Gala is going to bring to the table. We're going to revolutionize not only the academic research, medicinal fields, but we're going to establish a connoisseurship in the industry.
I love hearing everything that you're saying because it really speaks to all of us when it comes to like the gray areas that no one wants to talk about. Like, you're open to talk about it and you want to tell us everything that we don't know. You want to, more like take out all like the bad biases, right? And show us what else it has to offer. And I really, really, really like that.
Well, the main point too is there are no laws in this. We don't have any restrictions especially in the hemp industry. We don't have label laws. So you can literally slap anything on the side of a label and nobody's checking anything. And a lot of the people who are entering this new legal sphere of hemp and CBDs that are in our local corner stores, they're actually getting exposed to something that is not accurately defined. And a lot of these people that are looking for this product are in need of a certain ailment, okay? And they're getting it once, but not the second time. And they're willing to pay the money for something smaller that actually works, but it's inconsistent and they can never always find it. And we probably will change laws, but that's not our purpose. Our purpose is actually to help people in order to have a brand identity, into a recognition, into a transparent form of our medicines. Now, if we actually have this ledger and we have this library of information, we can always go back. This industry moves so quickly that a strain is buried at its time of conception. Because if it's good, we're going to cross it with the next one. And we're going to cross it with the next one. And we're going to cross it with the next one. And that data that company found and they did a test result on gets hidden. We will never see it again. They own it. They will probably show it, but where is it? And how do we access it? We can't. The blockchain, Gala's blockchain, will actually show this. We will be able to go back in time. We'll be able to say, hey, we went too far. This one was the winner. Let's bring it back as a stud. Let's bring it back as a mother. And let's genetically change it again in order to make these micro compounds that are inside the plant that have medicinal benefits become prevalent. And now, instead of a 1% extraction rate, we can have a 10% extraction rate. We're going to have medicine that's more efficiently extracted from a plant's harvest, which means it's going to be cheaper to the person who actually purchases it. So for these reasons, I'm extremely, extremely passionate about what we're achieving here. I own a 120-acre property. We call it Elysium, and it's a agritourism location. We're bringing on on-site tourism for cannabis cultivation, and this project is going to showcase Metaflora's technology. This is going to go really deep into the community. People are going to have a say in what strains are developed. Did we miss something and did you spot it? We can bring it back.
I am super, super, super excited to see what you guys are able to do and how you guys are going to change the future. Honestly, like the helping people part, I love so much. Like you guys are going to make such a huge change. I feel it. So I'm super excited to see what else you guys have to offer in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming on with me. And we will see more about your project as soon as the hackathon's done.
Yeah, take a look, Metaflora.
So that was another project. I love his energy. He was so passionate about it, and I can't wait to see him change the future. All right, so next up we have a short video from the one, the only Jason Bitbender Brink. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, this is Jason Bitbender Brink, and I'm here to talk a little bit about Gala Film. Gala Film is something that is the third major vertical that we introduced in the Gala ecosystem. We started off with gaming, we moved on to music, and then film was the third thing that we announced that we started pushing towards. Now, in the time since we have started this project, we have onboarded multiple feature-length films. We've onboarded some amazing directors like Chuck Russell and David Bianchi. We have worked with a number of Hollywood heavy hitters, and there's a tremendous amount that is coming to the Gala Film ecosystem. But I wanted to take just a minute to go into the basic film proposition with you. Film is based on three main components: watch, unlock, own. It's very simple. It is a freemium platform where anyone who would like to can come and watch the Gala Film content. The first release, coming April 14th, is David Bianchi's Razor. People will be able to come and they will be able to watch this for free on the Gala Film platform. And if they would like to, they can unlock additional content, behind the scenes, extra footage, interviews, backstory, all sorts of interesting additional pieces as part of the Gala Film mystery box proposition. Then, by bringing all of these things together, they can own that content. The Gala Film node network, powered by the Gala DPIN infrastructure that we have built over the last 4 years, is one of the most robust platforms in the Web3 space for the hosting of distributed content. By owning film moments, by putting them together and hosting those on the Gala Film nodes, you can receive a portion of the daily distribution of the film token. I'm extremely excited about the future of film and where this is all going. Last night we were able to watch the first few episodes of Razor, and I'm very, very excited to say that I absolutely loved it. And I know that going forward in the future, as the rest of these titles become available for public viewing, when Witchboard comes out, when there's a whole other list of projects that we haven't announced yet, so I can't talk about them, but there's a tremendous amount coming to the ecosystem, and I can't wait to see where it goes. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the silver screen.
Thank you so much, Jason, for that message on Gala Film. So that concludes our coverage here for the 2024 GalaChain Hackathon in this format. Now, we will still have a few more interviews coming out after the fact. We didn't have enough time to get them all right now, but they will be coming out, okay? Now, before we leave you, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And don't forget, we do still have Ahead of the Game later on today, so make sure you guys join us for them. But till then, it's been a blast. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us, and bye-bye for now.